All right. Greetings, Child Vixen. We're going to play Telling Lies. Now, guy on the first is David. Then it's Emma. Then it's Michelle. I'm not sure what Michelle's whole part in this is. And then Ava. Ava is part of a group that wants to bring Brown a pipeline. Ava is supposedly a sex worker. Emma works as a medical thing and is married to David. David is a spy of some type, a police officer. He works for the law in some way. Talks about his parents being in like a long generation of cops. David is married to Emma. He's doing a sex worker connection with Michelle and is pretending to be in love with Ava. That's how that all works out so far. That's what I've got. Due to some changes in the plan today, I will be playing this longer, and then later I'm going to play Immortal Phoenix Rising longer, but we'll only have 2 streams today after our 3 streams yesterday. So I guess that works. You know, like, okay, so let's get that started now. What? What do you mean? I have headphones on. I can't hear anything. What's going on? Hang on, guys. I'll go look. Somebody else's car beat. Is that what's going on? No, Rachel. No. It's on the other side. We're all good. We're all good. Nobody's breaking into your car. All right. That's who signed in. That's who wants to play. I have to next week get into Stream Elements and set that up. Hopefully. Anyway, we have Cobra TV _ SC is playing Star Citizen on Twitch. Crafty _ Dragon _ is playing Sea of Thieves. Guyver _ UK is playing Dead Polly. I don't know what that is. CJ Spider 44 is doing Counter Strike Global. Elusive Gamer is playing Devour. Shifty Hands is doing Rogue Company. Bobum 80s is doing Planet Coaster. I'm not gonna look at YouTube right now. All right, so we have to do a search. I don't know how to get this started though. So percentage. 95. Oh, interesting. Wi-Fi. Oh, take my Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi on. Connected to KI LF5325G. Take my Wi-Fi. Starbucks Wi-Fi. Pumpkin Pie. Bye. One morally Wi-Fi. Loki. That's funny. This is Sunday. at 1:59 a.m. But it does not tell me what day. There we go. Okay, so we have to do some searching here. This was N. I already looked at this one. 11. So this one right here, 10/10/2017.
How did you end up in a job like yours?
Okay, so she's starting to look different
I'm
again.
interested.
Loses a French accent though at some point. Hasn't yet.
Oh.
That's such a pretty face. I always wanted a face like that.
My dream was to be an astronaut.
No.
And is it everything you hope for?
My headphones are being funky wonky lately. I can't think of another search word though that would help me move it forward. We did death. We did hate. We did love. We did spy. We did end. Maybe we should do start. Beginning.
I knew it.
This is where he asked her.
This is your king. You like asking questions.
So yeah, so this is where he asked what her name is. But okay, we need a different word here. Because that's how we figure out what's going on. It's by the word. So I don't know. Let's see. I did lie. I did truth. We did love. We did hate. I did. How about birth? Let's try birth. I don't think there's anything here with somebody at birth. Oh, it was. This was 3/11/18.
She gives birth to this beautiful baby daughter. Okay, but her happiness about this new little girl, it's short-lived because guess who comes back?
And there's somebody named Daniel.
The imp reappears and he says, I've come to collect my reward, he says. And the baby is mine. And the princess, she sobs and she offers him like all the riches in the kingdom. But he insists, he says, I want that baby. And she begs him, please, and finally, the imp says, okay. If you can guess my name within 3 days, you can keep the baby. But if not, the baby is mine, as we agreed. And he leaves, and the princess, she is distraught. I mean, she immediately sends all of her staff and her servants out into the kingdom to figure out this little imp's name. But by midnight of that first day, no one's been able to track down anything, or the creature, or his name. And the imp, he appears, and he asks her, what is my name? And she guesses, is it David? And he laughs. He says, no, 2 more guesses. And he leaves. And the next day, nothing. Nobody comes back with any information. And he arrives again at midnight. And she guesses this time. No, it's not. He says, no. Laughs the imp, okay? He says, no. And he leaves. It's not Stephen. And the next day, the princess is so upset because she doesn't know what to do. She only has 1 more guess, 1 more day. So she leaves the baby with her servants and she just walks into the forest because she's so worried she's going to lose her baby. And she wanders and wanders all day, and into the evening, she wanders, and suddenly she comes on a small clearing, okay? And a little field, and in that little field is a little tent, and in the center of it, there is a little small fire, and she hides. She hides behind a bush. And out of the tent, to her amazement, out comes the imp. And he's dancing around the fire, right? And he sings, today, plans I make. tonight, the baby I take, the princess will never win the game for Rumpelstiltskin is my name. And smiling to herself, the princess runs back to the castle because she heard his name. And that evening, the imp arrives, right? And he's kind of gloating, and he asks her his name. And the princess kind of looks sad, she's kind of pretending to be sad, and she gnashes her teeth a little bit. But then she looks him in the eye and she says, "Your name's Rumpelstiltskin." And the imp, his eyes bulge, and he looks like he's gonna burst, and his head goes, red. He shakes it like he's gonna explode, and all of a sudden it's, oh, do you think he should? Okay, well, then Rumpelstiltskin ran away, and he never came back. And the princess became queen, and her daughter grew up to be a wonderful queen in her own right, and everyone
That was a different one.
lived happily.
Hey, Long Roger, what's up? This is a different one than he did before.
That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe he was.
Because he does this story before too.
It's just a story.
Thank you, Roger. It's all good. I know you're busy.
I guess. Now that you mention it, most of the people in the story were bad. You would? Okay. Well, honey, I have to go out, I'm afraid, so. But yeah, hey, you got your glowworm, right? Oh, I love that name. That's a great name. All right, come here. Give me a kiss, real quick.
At least he loves his daughter.
Love you, kid.
Considering he's having 3 relationships going on right now. Okay, so that's weird. That was birth. This one's even later. This is May 4th.
You wanted a home birth, but we just look at St. Joe's, just take the tour, and I made a reservation for you, okay?
Oh, who the fuck's he talking to now? Because wait. This man is all over the fucking place.
You want anything to drink?
Oh look, we're seeing her.
I'm fine.
Okay. I'm gonna make myself a night.
Who the fuck are you too? Who's the little blondie? Interesting. And a guy walking around. I made another achievement. I'll work and no play. Well, that's exciting. May past 3 a.m. Oh, I see. Is there a way that you get kicked from this? I haven't figured that one out yet. Okay, that one's 3:11. It's 5:04. This is after, and his baby's already been born. Wow. Well, let's see what the next one is then. Okay, the next one's 11:20, so that's in November.
And a year later, Princess Emma gives birth to a beautiful.
Okay, so here's that story again later.
And later that week, she's putting that little baby into a cot when suddenly that little man appears again, that imp, and he says, "I have come for what
I
is
really
mine,
like this one.
the baby." And the princess, she begs and begs and, "Please, no, don't take my baby. I'll give you anything." She offers him all the riches in the kingdom. She offers him everything, but he refuses. So she gets on her knees and she pleads, "Please, I'll give you anything." And she says, "Okay, if you can guess my name, I will not take your baby. But if you cannot, the baby is mine. I will give you 3 guesses." And then he disappears. And the princess, she's terrified. So she calls in all of her staff and all the spies and the soldiers or anyone who has a horse to go and scour the kingdom to figure out this little imp's name. And the next day, the first spy returns and he tells her, "Oh, okay, sure. Okay, Daniel."
So I want to know who
So
Daniel
the imp
is,
appears and
because
asks if she has a guess.
her grandma
and
says
she says,
Daniel.
"Daniel?" But the imp laughs. "Wrong. 2 more guesses." And he disappears. And the very next day, another spy returns. But this time he says that he's heard villagers talking about a strange man who lives in the mountains. Now, his... No, honey. That would end the story too soon. A little too soon. Ah, okay, all right. Well, okay. In that case, the spy returns and says Rumpelstiltskin is this strange man's name, and the princess waits in her room, and at midnight the imp arrives, and he says, "Now your second guess," and he cackles, and he's gonna rub it in his hands, and the princess smiles and looks him in the eye, and she says, "Rumpelstiltskin." And the imp is amazed. I mean, he's so surprised that he faints, like, right in front of her, and Emma has him arrested and thrown in the deepest, darkest dungeon, and she lives happily ever after, and the end. Okay. Good night. I love you.
So, okay, so those are all about Alba. Alba, I think is the little girl's name. Let's try Emma. Wait, let's try Michelle. Oh, wait, we didn't. Okay, no. Let's try Kill. Kill! $9.15. These are early ones. $9.15. But it says matches result limited to 5. So I'm wondering how I get past that limited to 5. 9 records matched. There's 4 still out there. Maybe killing. What if there's a difference you do killing? Well, let's watch these first. See if we've seen them. I think I've seen this one. 9/15, 2017. That's earlier than the other ones we just watched. So he's been having a relationship for at least a year with this chick. All right, so let's do that one. So either she's having a nightmare or she's masturbating. Or he's there.
Well, that was special.
I don't know how that was special, but okay. Let me watch you. Why aren't they together then?
I think I'll be able to manage. Yeah, thank you. Oh, stay and be with me. It's nice to have you. Watch me sleep.
That's weird. I don't. Okay, I have to say that I don't know if I could do that. Video wise. You'd think he'd use a different name than David, though. I need more detectives to hang out with me. Now she's watching her sleep. That's interesting.
It's still there? It's just nice to know that someone's there.
I get that, though. That is a thing. How long are we gonna watch her sleep? Seems weird. I don't like watching. Well, I don't mind watching people I like. I only like, it's like Boo Boy. He sleeps with his eyes open, so it's pretty funky. I know the video's still going because she's breathing. We see her breathing. What would be the point of this? Okay. Obviously, no point.
Oh, like, only fire your weapon if you intend to kill. Pew. Gotta love a clean shooting. Alba wants to talk to you.
Oh, we've seen the part. Okay, I've seen the after part of this. This is where she touches Grandma's face. Tickle, and then.
I hate pumpkin pie.
Yeah. That's the beginning of that one. Because that's under hate.
I've been practicing for my recital. Mama says she will give me $5 if I sing.
What a cutie. What a cutie.
You going to be there? Daddy, watch this.
I'm sorry, he was telling her not to do it.
No. Sweetie?
This is where we learn that she calls him Daniel.
Daniel, what are you doing there?
So I'm curious. You think David and Daniel are twins?
I thought you were at home.
Or Daniel was his real name? Or is she talking about somebody totally different?
You don't look like you're at work. Christ, I'm so tired. I fell asleep waiting for you to come home. 2 drinks, and I'm out like a light. Happy Thanksgiving, honey. Wake me when you get in, okay?
All right. Not that one, man. That's 11/27/2017, but we know that we go all the way into 2018.
Agents, you draw your weapon, you have to shoot to kill. Just special like that. Most agents go their whole career without ever having to. But, this was personal. Abusive asshole. And he didn't die at first. He was shot into the lungs, so he drowned in his own blood. I watched him. I let him die. He deserved to die. It was the right thing to do.
Oh, he's talking on a phone.
Your turn. All right?
Actually, he's not talking on a phone.
I want you to tell me something you never told anyone before. Okay?
It's him and the chick. But which chick is he talking to now?
Okay.
I don't know why he's just standing there. Maybe we should. What's our next word we should use? We did love. So boring. What is this one? I mean, there's a couple where they just ramble to him continuously. Well, whatever it was, it pissed him off. It pissed him off.
Kill him. No, no, because I mean, half of me just wants to be on bars and in prison, and the other half just wants to beat his ass.
Got the chippy eyes.
You know, you're pretty smart for a blonde.
What? Who's the blonde you're talking to now? And insultively as well. As Emma's a blonde.
It's too easy.
Oh, now I'm really confused. Hmm. I'm really confused now. This is 2018. Oh, there's a big jump. 2018. 2018. 2018. 218. 20.
This bear, he's trying to kill me. This bear's trying to kill me. And out of the woods steps a bear. A big, huge bear. And he towers over the old man. And the old man, he points at the two girls and he says, "Kill them instead," he pleads. But the bear ignores the old man, and with one swipe of the bear's big paw, he kills him. And the very second the old man dies, the bear is transformed into a handsome prince. And the prince explains that the old man cast a spell on him a year ago after stealing his treasure, and with the dwarf dead, the spell is broken, and soon after, Snow White marries the prince, and Rose Red marries his brother, and everyone lives happily ever after.
Huh. You don't look very happy there, buddy.
I was watching her sleep. okay?
It's so hard to figure out who the fuck he's talking to sometimes.
Yeah, Steven.
Steven? Who's Steven? I mean, there's also Peter. I don't know who Peter is.
Fuck, Emma.
We know who Emma is.
Yeah, well, I haven't been sleeping with anybody. Yeah, no, I am a special agent of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, okay? No, just stop it, Emma. Stop it. I protect people. I protect people.
Oh, you look like someone that's a little upset there. Well, that's really weird. Okay, so kill. How about agent? Let's do FBI. Let's do FBI. That seems like a better one. We'll do that one first. I feel like I'm no closer than I was before. $17, $18, $18, $18. I'd like to have gone into $19. That'd have been good. Okay. You, White.
He's FBI. And he sits down and he talks with her and she cries on his shoulder and he is so solid and the look of relief and gratitude on her face and he takes her to the interview room and
This is the continued part that he was talking to that chick about the women that are so beautiful, that was beautiful that walked in. And he was a baby.
yeah.
Or a kid.
Yeah, I want to be that guy. Yep.
Because he wants women to look at
Okay,
it.
enough about me. Enough. I want to know about you. I want to know how you got into this job and don't tell me this ballet story. I know it was a lie. Stop. The Bolshoi Ballet never performed Giselle.
Okay, so this one we've gotten a longer bit to it. I wish we got longer ends to it as well, because I'm not sure if it ends where it says it ends. I mean, maybe it does, because they tapped the screen. And I wish you could fast forward to it, because that'd be fun. I'm sorry, that's still so condescending to me. Asshole that he is. There's no sincerity there. Dickwad. I need the other story that she does on this side, because I have not seen that one yet. I've not seen where she talks. Maybe I better put ballet in, because I have not seen the part where she's telling him what's ever going on right here. Yeah, if she was smart, she would have given him something that he couldn't track down.
That's a real story.
It's a real story? No. No, it's not, sir.
Wow. What does your husband think of that tattoo? And what prison was he sent to? Because you said he was arrested for a financial crime. I'm sorry, it's a force of habit. I need your permission.
Always. Always need permission.
I'll do that. Bye.
It's weird.
Besides, now no one would believe I'm FBI. And what agent would beat up on a member of the group he's trying to infiltrate? Which is good, right? Look, I got an official reprimand, true, but I'm still in. Because they feel horrible about looking the other way about Ava and Peter. I was the only one who had the balls to deal with their dirty little secret. Yeah, I hear you. But remember, the long game's getting into Greenstorm. Oh, come on, you've never been close to flipping anyone near Greenstorm.
Who the fuck's you talking to now?
No, wrong. I let myself get angry. Okay? Besides, there's good news that Karen's report failed to mention.
Karen. Okay, Karen's the blonde I'm thinking that's watching this.
Ava's moving in with me. Well, yeah, because we get to split the housework. It's got to look like a real relationship, right?
Right, you're an asshole.
I got this all under control. I promise.
Who the fuck is he talking to now? A whole new other player. I'm pretty sure that's not his wife he's talking to. Oh, maybe. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so he's talking to somebody else. We've had one agent make a comment to you. I'm thinking the blonde who's watching this must be Karen. But she's doing... Oh, yeah, see, here he is. I feel like that we already saw this one. Let's see. Is this the only one of this guy? What?
I'm having a hard time believing you're FBI now.
Or is he talking to him? That's the other side of that.
You need to provide documentation of their conspiracies to break the law.
Okay, he's talking to the other guy. David.
But the public needs to see evidence that these kids are the American jihadists.
I don't think he's talking to him about the one we just last seen.
Yeah, I'm just worried you're a little too emotionally involved, David. I mean, these are not calculated blows. Tell me.
Okay, it is the same one. Because he's going to say now that he's having her move in.
You're enjoying this too much.
Yeah.
Real relationships are messy. This operation has too many moving parts.
All right, so that was the continue. That's who he was talking to when he was talking about it. So we now know that I was wondering if he was an FBI agent. Now we know he is FBI. There's another one. 7. Okay, this is later. It's like that. February was that last one, so now we're in July.
Young FBI agent. And Emma meets him at work too, where he is very chivalrous and steps in when a drunk patient in the ER calls her a bitch. So Emma stops dating Paul. She's dating David now. But Paul keeps getting drunk and calling Emma up and telling her that he loves her. And sometimes that he hates
That's pretty
her.
typical.
And so David, wait a second. David starts watching over Emma's apartment. Every night after they go on a date, the handsome FBI agent sits outside in his car and watches over her while she sleeps. It's very romantic. David doesn't know that Emma knows this, and she doesn't tell
Who are
him.
you talking to now?
But it does help her sleep at night. She feels safe.
It'd be better to move him in. Is a better way to feel safe.
So, one night, after they go out for ice cream, Paul calls, says he wants to come over. And Emma tells him to come, thinking that David will scare Paul off, and that will be that.
Did that not work that way?
But when Paul turns up, David waits in the car. And when Emma goes to answer the door, Paul pushes his way in. He argues with her, and he cries, and he rants, and he raves. And Emma gives him a hug because she's a nurse, and that's what nurses do when
Really?
they cry. And that's when David gets out of his car and comes into the apartment with his pistol drawn. And when he opens the door and he sees Paul and Emma, he doesn't look handsome anymore.
Yeah. That was the conversation he had when he was crying at her.
Paul steps back and he looks scared. And Emma looks scared too.
Well, what do you think was going to happen, Emma? What a dummy.
And David fires his pistol and he shoots Paul.
Oh, that's
a
bit of a... Had to figure that was going to happen. Well, David seems to be a bit of an asshole.
It takes Paul about 10 minutes to die. Emma could have helped stop the bleeding, and maybe he could.
But Emma did not.
But David tells her not to.
And she listens? What a dummy.
It was unlikely that Paul would have made it. And sometimes David points out it's better just to let the bad guys die.
Sometimes.
After watching a guy bleed out together, they get married.
Oh, maybe you're a perfect match.
That helps make things make sense.
In what way? Who the fuck are you talking to?
Even so, Emma is sure that she'll be scared of David forever and ever. You waited because you wanted to save me. You wanted to be a fucking knight in shining armor.
And you wanted him to be that way because you called.
So small on the screen.
So she's talking to David right now. Kind of a bad reason to marry somebody.
I love you, David. But I'm not scared of you anymore. Goodbye.
Ooh, interesting. When was that other one, I wonder? 11-1. What we got to go on with her?
The fucking FBI raided us all. The organizing group is gone. And they're asking about you. No, Eric didn't run. They made it out like he was the leader of some terrorist cell. He spent 2 weeks in jail. That fight is over. You disappeared, David. You should stay disappeared. I don't want you here.
Hmm.
And we don't need you.
We don't. Oh, shit. She had a baby. Oh, right. How about that? We do that. I'm thinking she had a baby. What the heck? Wow, he's a busy dude, man. There's water. There's a weird sound in the background. All right, so we have 9:15. That's probably a song. 2018, 2018, 2018, 2018. Okay, well. Okay, so this is 9:15. Oh, this is where she's masturbating again. Oh, and we're a little further into the conversation here. I don't need to watch that again. Nothing personal. It's not that I'm a prune, but if I was playing a game where it was important, I would leave it in there, but that's not. Okay, so this is 318. There's quite a few of the stories, so which one is this?
She gives
Okay,
birth
so
to this beautiful baby daughter. Okay, but her happiness about this new little girl, it's short-lived because guess who comes back? The imp. The imp reappears and he says, I've come to collect my reward, he says. And the baby is mine. And the princess, she sobs and she offers him like all the riches in the kingdom. But he insists. He says, I want that baby. And she begs him, please, to. And finally, the imp says, okay. If you can guess my name within 3 days, you can keep the baby. But if not, the baby is mine, as we agreed. And he leaves. And the princess, she is distraught. I mean, she immediately sends all of her staff and her servants out into the kingdom to figure out this little imp's name. But by midnight of that first day, no one's been able to track down anything, or the creature, or his name. And the imp, he appears. And he asks her, what is my name? And she guesses, is it David? And he laughs. He says, no, 2 more guesses. And he leaves. And the next day, nothing. Nobody comes back with any information. And he arrives.
yeah, we already know the end of that particular. He's talking to Alba here. Oh, are we going to see the one he's talking to Alba?
What do you think the imp was going to do with the baby? Was he going to eat
Oh,
it?
that'd be weird.
What did the story mean? At school, we have to write the author's message for every story. Was Rumpelstiltskin the bad guy? If I was queen, I would chop off their heads. I'm tired. Will you stay with me? Yes, she's called Glow.
I remember this one too. Yeah.
Night night.
Okay, on that one.
David, we're having a baby.
What?
I'm pregnant.
That's a good place to put it.
What?
This boat.
I mean, that's in. That's incredible.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's. Wait, how long have you known?
A week? Data, this could be your second chance. But we can do this together.
Second chance? Why does he need a second chance?
We have to do this together, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it all.
Oh, there can be other people who can sacrifice themselves for the cause. Only you can be a father to this child. You want to change the world, I get it, yeah, but for who? This is who.
Okay, Ava. We have to think this through, okay?
I've thought it through.
Yeah, no, I'm saying we have to think this through.
I've thought it through. Trust me. David, I was supposed to be something special.
A mom's a special thing.
My music, I was supposed to be a big deal, but this, Eric, everybody, you know, I was drawn to them because they were different, because they wanted to change the world, you know?
Well, that's
My
good.
music's, it's not good enough. I'm never gonna be famous.
Being a mom is a good thing. I don't know what her deal is. Wait.
David, we're having a baby.
Okay, so that there's one I don't think I saw. Oh, I
I love you.
That's interesting. Okay, so that was that one. What's this one?
We're having a baby, David.
I know.
Do you?
Why is this like different? I love you because we have a real thing going on here.
I love you.
Guys, sleaze. Oh my god, he's such a sleaze. It's not that the fact that he's cheating on his wife that irritates me. It's that he's got two lifestyles going on, plus a secret one with Cam Girl, which doesn't bother me either, but he just seems so weird about it. Okay, so that's bizarre shit, right? Like, it seems like they're different. Okay, so there's this one. All right, what's this? It's almost like some of them are fixed. One. This is new. I haven't seen this one, I don't think.
That's cute, baby. What's her name?
Her name is Star.
Star?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Hey, Star. That's a nice name. It's a really beautiful baby.
Hey. Do you mind not...
Sorry.
Excuse me, sir. David, I told you
Ava,
to stay away.
Ava, I just wanted to see her, okay?
No, you don't get to see her.
Oh.
Listen to me. This is a public place, okay? I can...
Get away before I call the
Ava,
police.
I want to help you, okay? Ava, I want to help you.
Officer?
Please. Ava, come on.
Officer, this man is bothering us. Please. Get out.
Oh, wow. All right. So, Star is her baby. Okay, let's try David. David's a wink dink. Actually, try Michelle first. I'm sorry to tell you, but David doesn't seem to be doing well in life. What happens when you have babies? Okay, so what's this one? So we have 10, 10. So.
How are you, Michelle?
Ooh, got whacked. This is after Yaya fight.
Good. How do you do it? How do you put so much of yourself out there for these strangers? It's not Michelle.
You had to know that, dude.
You know, we always use our real first names just in case we freeze up, you know, in an intense situation or we run into somebody we know. But I guess it's different for women when it comes to sex.
It does. Nobody wants to be called by people. You ought to figure that out. No one wants to have a name that is associated with people you might not necessarily like, but you're getting money from, which is kind of like a streamer in a way. Maybe I'm just joking. I'm sure that our names are special to us.
Wait, when did you sell real estate? This was in France?
This lady has a really hard time in keeping her fucking stories straight. That's for sure. If you were going to do work like that and talk to people who like to ask fucking questions, you better have a good sense of storytelling. He bounces her around all the time, and then I think she gets defensive and freaks out.
I like you. You know, maybe if I keep liking you, maybe you tell me your real name. I gotta go.
Huh. I want to know what the other side of that conversation would be. What would be the other one of that?
It's not Michelle.
Okay, so what would be How do I find... Oh, error. Okay. I don't know that it matters, but I'm just curious. Oh, there's one. What's this one? 2018. Oh, wow. She's got some blonde hair going on there.
I am no longer French. If it helps, my mother
Oh,
was
no accent.
most of it is her story. I inherited and put it to use. There is no loyalty in this business. You all like fresh meat, and you don't tip enough to be a regular. Don't be mad, David. I mean, we're still here, talking. I like hanging out with you. But there is a limit to how deep we go on here. I'm behind this glass right here. Do you see that? And this is Fantasy Land. Anyway, you are a good guy. I actually like you.
Liar, liar.
Can we start over?
Liar, liar.
How was your day, honey? Don't be angry. Sound mad.
You don't fit. I'm sorry. You probably aren't a very good sex worker then if you're...
Well, tell me about it. You gonna arrest him? One less creep in the world to start. You told me this so I could talk you down. Well, why not do both? Beat his ass, and then put him behind bars. Or option C, we play around for a bit and relax. No, you really want to be a regular. We need to consummate this thing, Davy.
That's odd. But that's the only thing for French, so... Woo! That scared me.
Jesus, you're a fucking cat. Let's get you out of the way.
Weird. Oh, did I get another achievement? Nocturnal animals. Cool. Okay, so... Oh, can we search that? Ah, sucks. Animal logic. Cats can't type. Can we put cats in? Oh my god. There's 2 in for cats. What happened? Nothing. I'm playing this game and the cat jumped on the key thing and you actually, when you search for it, it gives you an achievement, but it doesn't help in the game. It just gives you one of those weird Easter eggs.
Cats can't type.
Cats can't type. Yep.
Is that the achievement?
Yeah, that's the achievement. It doesn't show it anymore. I already got it.
LOL. Cats can't. I saw that with you on my laptop. What's the game about?
It's not something you'd be interested in. You're trying to figure out a story. Okay, so this one here is 8/15/2017.
She was big and looked like Mima's cat, the bitey one.
Here I come.
All right, say goodnight to Daddy.
Daddy can sleep with us, can't he?
All right. Close your eyes. There you go.
Twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Well, we know that she leaves him, and then Ava's leaving him. So two people are leaving him. So I'm supposing that David's life is becoming hell. Sleeping people things are just so weird. They're all sleeping. It's fine. Like that her eyeballs are still moving. Hmm. Interesting. Cat.
You look like the cat who got the Slept with the Martin girl. Remember why we only give these jobs to agents with wives. Right, that's better. Those two are your targets for phase 3. Yeah, we know she thought a favor with him, and that's why the plan worked so well. Not the obvious route into the organization, but she's credible.
He's talking to David again.
Don't crap, she's just worried about you meeting her ex. People are simple machines. The digestive system's easily confused.
Confused.
Excellent. Let them approach you.
So he got picked for this specifically because he had a wife.
Let's leave that for the final report.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so we did cat. What do I want to do? Justice. Okay, nothing for justice. Pipeline. Did I ever do that one? Oh. We've seen that one. Okay, so let's go here. I haven't seen this one, I don't think.
They've been accessing pipeline maps. You got 8 months till the next convergence. Just follow the protocol and stick to the plan. You're going to be the knife that stabs Greenstorm in the heart.
Okay.
I heard about that. I actually been meaning to get up there.
It's a good way to get a lay of the land. Yeah. Go ahead. Help yourself. We'll start back up again at 5 on the Prosper and push. We're calling shareholders to ask them to invest in the people of the River Valley.
Great. Done. Okay.
See ya.
Take it. Hey.
Hey.
Hey. I've been at the Chinese food every single day this week, and no luck.
Oh, yeah, I thought you would have come by the store to check up on your order.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's going to take a little while. I had to order it from England just to get the perfect copy.
Wow, extra authentic. Would you give me some coffee?
Yeah.
Did you know Pop, he recorded that in London?
Mm-hmm. And then your namesake mixed it here in LA, so that's been across the pond twice now?
You are an expert. You want some milk?
No, thanks. Actually, I looked it up when I ordered it for you.
Oh, I see. You didn't want me to out-trivia.
No. Well, why didn't you just order it off the internet?
It was more fashion. You gotta support your local record store. They turn into Starbucks.
Wait, who do you think supplies the coffee?
No.
If I were to, just dunk, would that mean I sold out?
You like to dunk your cookies? Would you like to get a drink somewhere?
Like right now?
No, I mean sometime.
Like drink, or am I going to call Prosper and investors boring?
I mean, sure, we could call some investors, but I was thinking more of a drink. There's this old man bar, the tavern. They have this jukebox built with Joni Mitchell albums.
Yeah, sold.
Cool. Yeah, I'll call you. I have your number.
All right.
I gotta catch Sean.
Go too.
Bye.
Bye.
I want to know what this means. Oh. Use the right stick to scrub forwards or back. Oh, thank you. That'd have been. Move the cursor to like we're just in a quick fit. How's that work? I guess I'm Washington. How does that work? Okay. So stick. Oh, well, there we go. I wanted to know how you could go backwards and forward. Huh. Okay. And 4/20/17.
I've been thinking about this pipeline.
After that, fine.
I need to focus.
Interesting. We saw that one. I don't need that one. This one here.
Pressburn is building a liquid gas pipeline across the heart of Michigan. The pipeline would transport gas for export and sale outside of America.
Look, the destruction caused by the pipeline, the risks of a leak, all for the sake of corporate profits. I mean, the pipeline is a disaster and a crime. The crisis in Kalamazoo River in 2013 would be nothing compared to a natural gas disaster.
Already, groups of environmental soldiers are making camps along the pipeline route to block and sabotage the attempted construction.
Yeah, but there are ways that you can help too. Easy ways that don't require you to get out of bed. Check out the links below for details of everything we're talking through here.
Prospern is owned by its shareholders and investors, and they operate purely for profit. If we hit them financially, they will notice. Prospern is traded on special exchange.
So what's going on here is that I have to go through. I'm an FBI agent. I have to go through all these videos to put the story together to figure out what's going on. So that's what's going on right here. So right now, so this is David. David is married to Emma. That is not Emma.
Okay.
Ava is part of the terrorists that are trying to stop a pipeline. So he has infiltrated the group by going through her.
Yeah, okay.
he also does a cam thing with a sex cam worker who introduced herself as Michelle, but is not Michelle. And then the lady who's watching him, I think, is Karen. And then, so I'm thinking she's part of internal affairs and trying to figure out what happened. So something has happened. The end that I've gotten so far is that his wife, I think, has left him and took his daughter. And Ava has left him and has a daughter. And he keeps trying to get back together with her.
Huh.
That's where we're at so far.
Cool.
And he beat somebody up in some process as well.
That sounds really cool.
You don't want them working with Prosperin. Call them when they're sleeping, email them a lot, send snail mail, make them feel unhappy enough to stop trading Prosperin. Let's cripple the company financially where they really feel it.
Look, this is why last year the Federal Bureau of Investigation called green groups the #1 domestic terror threat. Really. Follow the money, and then find a way to take that money from the corporations who live to exploit the people.
Ava and I are going to stay in this bed until this is done.
Stop the pipeline, stay in bed.
Weird. Okay, so, like I said, we know that, how about marriage? I'm assuming I have to see, what I'm trying to do is get all the videos. That's 3/11/18. A new one? I don't think it's a new one.
And despite all the weirdness of this marriage, they actually really like each other. In fact, they fall in love. And 2 years later, that little girl, now a princess, is pregnant. Okay. Thank you for that. Now, in the summer, she gives birth to this beautiful baby daughter. Okay, but her happiness about this new little girl, it's short-lived, because guess who comes back? The imp. The imp reappears and he says, I've come to collect my reward, he says. And the baby is mine. And the princess, she sobs and she offers him like all the riches in the kingdom. But he insists. He says, I want that baby. And she begs him, please, to. And finally, the imp says, okay. If you can guess my name within 3 days, you can keep the baby. But if not, the baby is mine, as we agreed. And he leaves. And the princess, she is distraught. I mean, she immediately sends all of her staff and her servants out into the kingdom to figure out this little imp's name. But by midnight of that first day, no one's been able to track down anything, or the creature, or his name. And the imp, he appears. And he asks her, what is my name? And she guesses, is it David? And he laughs. He says, no, 2 more guesses. And he leaves. And the next day, nothing. Nobody comes back with any information. And he arrives again at midnight. And she guesses this time. No. It's not. He says no. Laughs the imp, okay? He says
I don't know who
no,
Steven is.
and he leaves. It's not Steven. And the next day,
We're going to do Danielle Dan
is
next.
so upset because she doesn't know what to do. She only has one more guess, one more day. And so she leaves the baby with her servants and she just walks into the forest because she's so worried she's going to lose her baby. And she wanders and wanders all day, and into the evening she wanders, and suddenly she comes on a small clearing, okay, in a little field. And in that little field is a little tent, and in the center of it there is a little small fire, and she hides. She hides behind a bush. And out of the tent, to her amazement, out comes the imp. And he's dancing around the fire, right? And he sings, today, plans I make. Tonight, the baby I take. The princess.
Where was the other mail from when I was gone? Where did that all go?
I was sitting right here.
Okay, because I was waiting for my ID.
I don't think that's come yet.
Back to the castle because she heard his name. And that evening,
This is
the imp
the mail that I got.
He's kind of gloating, and he asks her his name.
Okay, well, this goes to
Looks
Rachel.
sad, yeah, she's kind of pretending to be sad, and she gnashes
Poor
her
Eddie,
teeth a
he's
little
not
bit.
here.
But then she looks him in the eye and she says,
She's late. Wonder if she's sick.
your name's Rumpelstiltskin.
Okay, but there was nothing from the DMV.
No.
Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Here, take that to Rachel. That's right, just put it in there. Okay.
It's gonna explode, and all of a sudden it's. Oh, do you think he should? Okay, well, then Rumpelstiltskin ran away and he never came back. And the princess became queen, and her daughter grew up to be a wonderful queen in her own right, and everyone lived happily ever after. Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't know, maybe he was,
Okay, so that was where the little girl asked, why did the imp want her?
It's just a story.
And what did it mean? What was the meaning of the story?
You do? I guess. I mean, now that you mention it, most of the people in the story were bad. You would? Okay. Well, honey, I have to go out, I'm afraid, so. But yeah, hey, you got your glowworm, right? Oh, I love that name. That's a great name. All right, come here.
So yeah, so that's that one where she talks about the glowworm. I don't need to watch that no more. 3, 14, 18.
Bad marriage. Look, Emma, I'm not gonna be able to make this funeral. I'm sorry. This mission is just too intense now. Okay. Yeah, let's talk. Wait, Emma.
All right. Well, okay. Wait. Okay, so I gotta go back. 3:14, 7:50 a.m. 4:50 a.m. So that's earlier. She's asking him.
She was a woman in a bad marriage who was just doing the best she could.
I guess we'll have to do a fair then.
David, I don't care about the funeral. We need to talk. Next time you're here, I want to be able to look in your eyes.
Okay. So. Okay, that's not one. All right, let's do. I don't know who Daniel is. But there is things there.
You look like Daniel did in the 70s. I do worry, David. While you're off growing your hair and saving the world, your wife here is raising her daughter all on her own and holding down a job. It's a lot to ask, David. You don't know Emma like I do. She's not as tough as she thinks she is. You are such a good husband. You need to be here. Your daughter needs to feel like a part of a family.
Okay, Mama, could you go check on Alba in the bathroom, please?
Sure. Bye, David.
No, you're not. And she's right. That's what's so infuriating. I got this. It's fine. You go catch some bad guys.
There.
Daniel, what are you doing there? I thought you were at home. Did you step out?
Remember this one? That's the daughter.
Work. I fell asleep waiting for you to come home.
Who the fuck's this Daniel?
2 drinks, and
That
I'm
must
out
be
like
the dad.
Happy Thanksgiving, honey.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I'm guessing it's her dad, her husband.
You're too soft on her, Daniel.
David, the new boy. Who was the one before? Always brought her roses. Paul. That's right. He was always so polite. Always would hold the door open for her. I appreciate that. She's always bringing home these boys she meets at the hospital. And I tell you, every time there's something wrong with them, David seems dependable. He's handsome, too. Reminds me of you when you were younger and wore those sharp suits. Would you like me to have my daughter call you when she gets back?
Interesting. She fluctuates between the two, huh? 11/20/2018.
Okay, Daniel. So the imp appears.
Okay, we already did that one too.
Okay.
You're sick of Rumpelstiltskin. Oh, I know one I haven't used. Prince.
Daniel, like Mama's.
Okay, thank you. Probably figured that one out. I don't know that.
Rumpelstiltskin. I'm getting tired. That was a good story, but I am very sleepy now. I love you too, Dada.
Okay, so father. Holy moly. Okay, so I'm not sure how many of these are new.
Father John Misty, then. Yeah, well, I fell for you because you looked good in a suit. My vagina's superficial.
A vagina is superficial? What is that supposed to mean?
Her father's wishes. Swimming together on screen, we were the perfect couple. But the reality
I
was.
already saw that one.
My father, who was a cop in his own right, he did everything he could to try to get me out of jail, but he never spoke about it, actually. And then I left about a week after that. And everybody had all these expectations of me going into the force because everyone in my family's a cop. But it was actually the court-appointed therapist. She said that that DUI was my way of ruling out a career in law enforcement. So, you don't think I look like a cop? Okay. So what is it you think I do?
An assassin, a ninja. What do you think? Banker?
Maybe, kind of. No. No. No, 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 no. Come on. What? You think I'm like a gigolo or something? No. No. I was a movie producer. I had a nice boat. I did. No. No, 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 no. No, these were all like straight to DVD knockoffs. We get people to invest in them so they can meet the actresses, do a walk on, write it off on their taxes at the end of the year. We sold essentially a dream. Well, yeah, because there's only so much time you can spend in that world before you go crazy. You know? And a friend of mine died last year.
It was an overdose. It was an accident.
Oh, I remember this one too. She asked if he's talking to Michelle here. Well, not Michelle.
And I don't want to become a cop. But my father, he stood for something. You know? Did that sound scuzzy? No? I'd like to be a real person. What about you? Your family? Was your mom like a singer or something? No?
Oh no, he's talking to Ava.
Okay. I was thinking, you, but older.
Yeah.
Kind of a grungy, hippie look. I feel like I can trust you.
Yeah, that's he's talking to Ava. I thought he was talking to Michelle. He's talking about cop, but I guess he's talking about Ava. Huh. Okay, I already did this one too. I don't want to do that one. Do you want to do this one?
My father was a judge, a powerful man. And when I was in school, I was sleeping with a guy who was a criminal. This upset my family. They were worried about a scandal. So my father sent me to America to study. And this is where I met my husband. He worked in a bank, he made a lot of money. But he treated me badly. And so I told authorities about his insider trading. I divorced him while he was in prison. But now I had no money and I had no education, so it's a man's world, Davy. But doing this, I get paid for it. And I can make men disappear like this with a button, which is quite something.
So let's see.
Not all the guys are like you.
So this is on the other end of that one I wanted to watch.
Yeah, I crossed my heart. Oh, look. Here says Max. That was my first boyfriend. The criminal, he did the tattoo himself. It hurt a lot. He did not need his name on me. You do not trust me. Are you going to be one of my regulars? No. You just turn up, tip big. Bye.
Hmm. That's weird. But at least that was the end of that one. I wonder if the end of the game is when you find all the videos. We're going to play a little longer than normal. It's a little boring. I get it. Not a lot of people are watching this, but that's fine. Doesn't bother me. Okay. So, Father, what would be true? Rather than truth? Oh, there we go. What's the little I mean, I wonder? 940. Did that one already.
I tell you a true story. I used to work
Okay,
in
this
real
is this other
estate.
one.
I would take a man to look around apartments. I'd go into these places on my own, knowing at any moment they could jump me. I take my heels off at the entrance, and I would make sure that it was in a sexy way. And then when we would get to the bedroom, I would sit on the bed with the garters and a short skirt. You know what I was doing? I was selling him a fantasy. No contract, no safety. I felt I gave more of myself selling apartments to men than I do here. No. In here, in New York. Before I started camming, there was a girl who put me on it. It was a model we used for bedroom video shoots. She told me how much she earned doing cam work, and I was intrigued. She was a brunette and tall, like your police station vampire. You would have liked her. Careful, Davy. That sounded like an admission. Shouldn't you have your lawyer present? Or... I promise. We get to know each other better, I tell you. I'll give you my real name. Be safe out there. You are one of the good guys.
Really? There's more of her, though, at some point in time, but I don't know how to reach it. That's 2/20/18. When was the baby born?
Yes, true, but I can do things for Ava that you can't. That's a kid's toy, you pervert. Wait, you just said it's ungendered. Yeah.
Who's he talking to now? Okay, so there's one person that we're missing out of this bunch.
No big surprise that the radioactive glow-in-the-dark bug wasn't entirely harmless.
Is he talking to Emma?
So when do I get to meet your mom?
It must be Emma. Go to the hospital.
High stakes. But I hear Florida's nice, though. Okay.
I don't. Now I'm lost because this is a brand new one.
Good night, worm.
Brand new one. Who's he talking to at this point? 202-18. 17.
I make sure that it's true. I smile because I like them, and I laugh because they're funny. No, it's real.
Oh my gosh. Dude, you're irritating me now. I'm pretty sure I have to just get through all the videos.
No. Have you slept with anyone?
Who's he talking to here? I think he's talking to Emma. Because she says she hasn't slept with anybody in one of the conversations.
Don't.
Yeah. So I think he's talking to Emma here.
Hey, is Mom?
Yeah, babe?
His mom. His mom.
Yes.
And my Roblox name was about to die, but I defeated the armed god with my bare fists.
You did.
To just be. That's
Laugh at their jokes when none of it is true.
Oh, I remember this one too. This is Life is a Lie. Mom has gotten sick at this point.
His mom. I'm gonna have a few. I'm gonna have a few fish.
Lie.
I'm gonna have a few fish.
No, those are yayas.
Okay.
Come here, I can give you some.
I said I was.
But you should have told me you wanted some when I went to the store, right? Okay, you can eat some and then you put the rest up.
Okay, I got it. I'll eat some and put the rest up.
No.
Eat some.
Okay. I'll eat until I see it with sunglasses. I'll eat until it's like right below the sunglasses.
Okay.
That's Mama. I gotta go.
So it was at this point she's asking him if he slept with anybody. That was in 2018. When was the other baby born, though? Okay, we're going to do Star next, because I think that's the baby's name, if I remember right. They sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Okay, so we have 2015 to 11/22/18. 11/5/2018. Maybe 11/22 is the last one. I don't know what the little eye up there means. That must mean I've watched it. I'm thinking of it. Okay, so I think the eye means I've watched it. Let's do. So that means I haven't watched the other two. So we'll skip that one, because I'm pretty sure that's what that means. I've watched it. Let's watch this one.
Alba will be playing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star by Mozart.
Okay, so that was the baby doing her song, screwing up at 11/28/2017. So that's almost a year before the other baby.
Conceived under the stars. Big? What's your mouth, David?
That's a quote. He got her a quote too.
You know, I was thinking I'd like to meet Alba. I feel closer to her carrying a brother or sister.
Okay, at what point did he tell her about Alba?
Okay, well, you should tell them. I don't want there to be any bad blood. I want our child to feel connected to the whole family tree.
Well, he's a liar, though.
Jones
Liar,
Martin.
liar.
If it's a girl, Jane Mary Jones Martin. And if it's a boy, James David Jones Martin. You hate your name?
Lots of people hate their name.
Luck.
Okay. When was that? That was 4:15. So and that's 11:05. So the baby had to be born. Wasn't too young looking there. We don't need to watch this one since we've watched it. All right. Okay, that one.
To my children, Alba and Star, I only wish that the two of you grow up to find a world that's a little bit better than the one I'm leaving.
Oh, well. Got the last one. I'm going to make it messy because that would be horrible. Oh, no. What are you doing? Because you're on your boat. David's having a hard time here.
Water is life.
Oh, ouch. That was like a big bomb. Not even a... Okay, so he killed himself. This is when he died. Is this story all about David and his life? Okay, so...
It's 4 in the morning, babe.
Sorry. I don't have much time.
I'm going to bed. Come wake me up when you're done. You're a fucking vampire.
Fucking vampire. Do I make another achievement? Hey, Feely, what's up, man? Yeah, he blew himself up. I'm almost done, I think, of solving this. Because now I got another achievement. You're a vampire. Yeah, I was waiting for that one. Made it past 4 a.m. I think I got to make it to like 8 a.m. I don't know. I don't know what this game is about. I'm going to do... Please, if anybody is having thoughts of killing yourself, please call a... I'll never remember how to spell suicide. Suicide? That's not right. How do you spell suicide? I'm really bad at that. Hang on. Yeah. I'm lousy at spelling. He didn't like the actor, is it? I don't either. He's a douchebag. I mean, the actor's fine. It's just the character is stupid. Hang on, I gotta figure out. I don't know how to spell that. I'm so bad at spelling. They wouldn't have it on here. We had death. I guess we could try die. There's something I'm missing though. I don't know what I'm missing. Okay, we've watched all of them except that one.
people go to die ordinary.
I mean, he's not a nice man.
Good night.
Because he left this baby too. Okay, so that one's done. And it's based on words that they say. Okay, no Matt. Wait a sec. How are you, Feely? We've seen all of these. There says there's 6 though. There's one that's left but hasn't. We haven't seen it. This one here, 11/28/2017. That's before the baby was born. You're doing fine? Good. So am I. Today, because I had some stuff to do in the morning, I'm only doing 2 streams, and I'm going to do these about 2.5 long each, so about half an hour more of this one. I'm going to take a lunch, dinner break, and then I'm going to play Immortal Phoenix Rising.
Closing, but the fight is not over. Water is life.
I don't think I did life either. Let's try life. Maybe I did. Okay, so the Winky Dinky man who... Okay, so I might have done life. Because now that I figured out what's going on. Yep, we did all those. So I don't know what I'm missing. I don't know how many there are.
Going outside, do you want to go?
Well, I had another one I wanted to do.
Okay.
We did sex. Let's do male. Oh, I haven't done either one of these. This is 11/1/27. I don't know what the earliest video is, though. Maybe this is one of them. I don't think so. Let's see what this one says.
And putting my privileged white male
Yep, I think this is kind of early on.
I heard what it was like in Ann Arbor in the 60s, and you were there, John. Look, we have to oppose the rally. We have to oppose the rally.
David, we can't advocate for people putting themselves in harm's way.
Okay, fine. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to excuse myself.
It's fine, David. We'll talk another time.
Hey, you didn't have to leave.
That's okay, I wanted to.
Okay, so that's when he meets her. 20. So that's the early on. This is 2. Okay. And then this is 2/1/2018. Okay, so, oh, that was it. He's Eric.
It is. Cheers, man.
I want to try Eric next.
Hey, what's the
and Peter.
What's the deal with Ava and Peter?
You know, I asked him not to come to that party.
Oh yeah. Tell me what's going on. Tell me.
Christ, David.
Oh, you look uncomfortable.
Yeah, I am uncomfortable. Look, this is not my place. If you want to know about this, you need to speak to Ava.
I'm speaking to you. Tell me.
I should have done better.
Okay. What happened?
Peter was our missing stair, and everybody else knew, but I was slow to catch on. He liked to give girls drugs. He'd make videos sometimes. He said it was consensual. But sometimes the girls would wake up and they didn't know what had happened.
Fuck, Eric.
By the time I found out, it was old news, you know, and I told myself, it's just the scene. There's lots of drugs and sex going on, and, you know, Ava was attracted to Peter. Peter knew who all the bands were. Ava wanted to make a name for herself. She was very impressed by him, okay? So
How old was Ava?
Oh,
she said she was
oh my
18,
god.
but
Oh my god. Oh my god. My back.
So Ava accused Peter, and everybody took sides, and I told myself that
What? No.
I needed to be
No.
impartial.
No. Go away. I'm going to take you up. Go away.
What was I supposed to do? Call the police?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're already looking for any excuse to take us down. I couldn't do that. I didn't even have any facts. I told myself it was a private matter between two people.
Mm-hmm.
It was a one-off, and I didn't want to see a pattern there.
Now?
Peter is trying to be a good man.
Yeah. And you, I mean.
What about me?
Well, he's still out there walking the street, so I'm not so sure. But I mean, how are you gonna make this right?
He's like, why am I making it right?
I don't think I can make this right, David. Not now.
This is him in his apartment.
Well, brother, it's never too late. You know?
We don't see Eric later on, so.
I gotta smoke.
No, not in here. Gotta smoke up on the roof. I'll go with you. My landlord's got rules about smoking.
Great.
Okay, so there's that one. Is that it? That's it. Okay, so male, we got that. Let's try female. I'm gonna do that and then I'll do the other two. Oh, I haven't watched it, that one. Well, it's good to know what that is for.
Female agents don't
That's Karen.
Oh, come on, Karen.
I wasn't talking to you. Sheesh. So what happens when you eavesdrop?
I just walked in the door and you said that's Karen.
Yeah.
Fidelity, integrity, bravery, terrible coffee.
Why do we have one of Karen? Oh, wait, there's pictures behind her. Okay, so we have black kite, green storm, black kite.
Can you zoom in on the background?
No.
Oh, bummer.
I have to find words to use, that's all. Fidelity, integrity, bravery, and no. We have green stream. Black kite. Black kite. Black kite. Oh, that's where you can pick those. Oh, that's cool. That's what that meant. Oh, took me this long to figure it out. Well, fuck. Okay, 425, 18. See, that's the thing about me. I'm so fucking weird. Okay, so in November 2018, he is no longer alive. So all right, so great. Now I figured this out. Let's go. So if we're here, right, and he makes a comment.
Well, fidelity, bravery, integrity, terrible
Why did
coffee.
That's the only one that comes up. So these are the only two that come
up. Fidelity, integrity, bravery, terrible coffee.
That's weird. Why? What coffee? Terrible coffee. Well, that's what coffee comes up with that other one. Oh, look, it's got two new ones. Coffee. Well, shit. If you play this game, do it that way, and you'll be through it much faster than what I've been doing. All right, what's this one? 9/15/2017.
I can't stop drinking coffee. I really need my sleep.
So,
I haven't come like that in forever. Yeah, it was fun. It was really fun. You like listening. That's not easy to find with guys. Well, beneath this unassuming exterior is a lot to discover. I am very special. But I worry that we rushed things last night. I thought as much. This guy's not a dick. That's what I thought.
this guy's not a dick.
Oh, don't make fun. I still have your fortune cookie.
Guy is a dick, though. And then you get pregnant and have a baby with him.
Your hidden talents will soon be revealed. Your hidden talents will soon be revealed in bed. Oh, and your record came in.
When is it?
No, you can come by and pick it up anytime, or I can bring it by later.
Right.
Oh, I should go.
I just learned how to do video time on my phone.
Eric, you want a coffee? Yes, thank you. All right. I think we all know now what happened at Convergence, how that went down. I think going forward, what we need to do is decide as a group if we want to try and organize something else around David's bridge plan, or maybe...
We don't need to vote, Eric. All right? We got wrapped up in that narrative on the boat, but we back now. We need to accept the fact that the pipeline is done, and we need to get in front of the next big thing.
No, that's bullshit, man. We need to act on this now, on the pipeline. Otherwise, I don't understand what we're doing.
Eric said that we need help to make this thing safe.
Wait. Go back. I want to do Eric. And Green
Yeah, we've already talked. I know.
Okay, this is when she's pregnant.
And is it true you wanted to blow up a bridge?
Wait, okay. When is this? This is 4/24/18. Telephone. 4/20. Oh, what's going on here? What's going on here? What's up, Karen? Oh. Gain the what? Gain the what? Gain the Ripper? Oh no. What's going on with this shit? I got a new crap. Time's running out. Do I have a new one? Awesome. That's what I wanted. Got a whole new thing going on. Why does she look so nervous? Did I hit the end? I find a secret message. Secret, she's downloading something. I don't know what she's downloading. That must be the end. I must have hit the end. '77 to extract and transmit files securely to Wistful Week Dropbox. Sure, there's some I didn't see. I'm gonna check out Eric. Maybe I finished the game. Wouldn't that be great? I'm just as confused as when I started. Yeah, I did see that one. Saw that other one. Saw that one. That one. Well, that's the order they're in. Oh, I see. We're seeing them in order. That makes a whole lot of sense. I must have hit the end of the game then. a weird game about David. Pressing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's going on? Oh, she's taking the hard drive out. Yep. She's destroying the computer. There goes the computer. Well, this is the end. I beat the game. Boop, boop, boop. And it was completely confusing fucking ass game. A weird picture. Ha ha ha. Yeah. At least it's daytime. God. Game's very cryptic. Okay, well, there we go, guys. We beat the game. Yay! And it was a really bizarre fucking game. I like the concept. I like the concept of how you had to go through the videos to figure out what's going on. I just didn't like the fact that they didn't really explain much. Like, they didn't tell you that the eyeball on the film tells you that you've seen it already.
I never watched the video David made. And I didn't attend the
Sounded like you had an epiphany.
No, I just won the game. I ended it. I don't know if I won it. It's not one of those kind of games.
Well, how'd you end it?
I guess I found all the videos.
Oh.
It'll take a while for me to figure out how.
I would have figured it out much faster though.
But in the meantime, I keep busy.
Because you could
Make a name for
take
myself
your
as a journalist
controller
for
and
the
pick
Detroit
out
Free
words
Press.
rather than trying to think them up.
When I'm 37,
Oh.
I'll move in with a school teacher named Jaden, who was born on the same day as me.
Pretty.
The star never stops being special.
And the other one?
Well, she's the chick that hooked up.
Oh, you brought me the toy. You brought me the toy. Okay, I'll scratch your back. Got me trained. You know that she gives me kisses, I'll scratch your back too. Can't reach me though. Can't reach me right now. Okay. Still got the toy. Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Where's your ball? That's not your ball. That's not your ball. Where's your ball? Is it in here? Where's your ball? Oh, you could have those wool balls that are supposed to go in the dryer.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing out. Cat Smoke got them. All right, Logan Marshall Green was the name of the guy. I gotta look and see real quick what else he played in. He looks so familiar.
That wasn't a ball, Feather.
Yeah.
Look at your toy.
Then we'll end this one. I'll go get something to eat.
Look at your toy.
There he is, an American actor.
You got that toy.
What has he been in? Upgrade, Intrusion, The Invention. Prometheus. He was in Prometheus. Maybe that's where I saw him. I like Prometheus. He's in TV shows there too. None that I have watched. I don't watch any of those. Okay, let's see. Lord Marshall. No. Oh, he was in Spider-Man Homecoming as Jackson Bright. Shocker. What a shocker.
Hey.
Hey, stop that.
I stopped.
Yep. So Telling Lies is 2019 is when he was in it. I did see Spider-Man Homecoming, so he's shocker number 1. I think that's probably all I've seen him in. Oh, Across the Universe, I would have saw him in that. Huh, interesting. All right, so he was familiar. And then we knew that the other chick was in Westworld. So, all right, so that's it. I'll be back in a few. I'll catch up with y'all. I'll catch you on the flip side. Thank you, Feely, for stopping by. Long Roger was here earlier. I'll be back in about an hour or so, and we're going to play Immortal Phoenix Rising. All right, so okay, y'all. I already said that. I know. Go over and check out Cobra TV, Bob80s. He's doing Planet Coaster, Guyver _UK, or CJ Spider 44 is doing Call of Duty. Right? It's really hot outside apparently. 87. Back over here.